We're getting close to where we cache our food. I think I heard something in the woods back there.
Hey! Beat it!
Hey!
Did you hear anything?
Hey!
We're approaching our food, and Ted said he heard something move in the woods. Not a good sign.
So, we're getting close to where we cached all our stuff, including our food. And one of our concerns is a bear might have got to it. And just Jim going down the steep cliff here, I thought I heard a crash back in the direction it was. We're starting to yell a bit just in case, and that would be quite the change of events if we had to deal with that. But
I know, it's been there for over a month.
yeah, so it's very possible. And the wind is in my face, so it would be harder for it to smell us coming up on it. I see it.
You see our stuff?
Yeah, I see it.
Yes.
I see blue just straight through here.
Any bear paw prints all over it?
I don't know, but I honestly, like, I did hear a crash, and I was like thinking it might have been a little further than this. And but now maybe, you know, it could have been any animal, but I don't know,
Maybe he was a weasel.
our tarp is down. Oh, there it is.
There it is.
Our crap.
Our precious gear. Looks like you got a little bit of rain from this tarp.
Just a bit.
The tarp works. Celebratory swig of rum.
Yeah.
We didn't bring any more booze than that, eh? That's all right. I think we'll survive, maybe. All right, well, let's just pull this down. The rum survived.
That's why the tarp didn't.
Yes, our stuff. Yes, look at how sexy all that is. Oh, my fishing net. I love this net. I haven't even netted a fish with it. I bought it new for the trip and just whipped it in the woods.
Good news.
Sláinte.
Our rum is here.
Ugh.
Our rum.
Well, should we load our bags now then?
Woo.
Smooth. Smooth. Paddle. Yes. I've missed you. How I love you.
This river like has this omen. I feel like it's like it wants to kill us.
I'm not dealing with this danger anymore, man. You know?
Dude, it just burned that thing, man. That axe head has some sort of evil entity in it.
Hey Ted, who am I? I'm Jim. So here is enough of a reason to come back for our stuff in and of itself.
Oh, shit, it doesn't fit. Which lure are you gonna use?
I'm gonna try to fish at the base of the falls with number 2 Mepps in gold color. Going with gold.
Good one, man. That's
Yeah.
like a nice little wally diver there. That's a beauty.
Yeah.
Catch lake trout, walleye, anything down about like, what is that, like a 15 footer, 20
I think
footer?
maybe more.
What's this guy here?
That is a Williams wobbler, Williams whitefish in gold.
Oh, this is cool. I haven't seen this before. With
That's a Williams Nippigan. Trevor, he's a fishing guide in Casbah Lodge in Nunavut, and he swears by them.
Yeah, with the eyeball on
he
it?
uses them for brook trout mostly though.
With brook trout, eh?
Yeah. We got Williams Ridgebacks, awesome brook trout lure. We got Mepps spinners, varying sizes, heavy on the 1s and 2s. Got a Rapala husky jerk, cotton cordell tail dancer, or no, sorry, just a cotton cordell diving lure. Multiple Williams wobblers I was going to use on the lake, and a bunch of jig heads and soft baits in my other bag.
Which one's this here?
That is a cotton cordell.
What's this one?
That's a husky jerk.
What's this one?
That is a skirted jig head.
What's that one?
That's a Mepps Aglia Bright.
What's this one?
That's a Rapala jointed diver. Perch pattern.
What's what is all this shit? What's this?
Williams Nippigan. Oh, sorry, Williams Ridgeback. Don't know the color pattern. Okay, stop touching up my shit, man.
Wait.
Start molesting your own fish. Look at all this.
Kind of lure.
Dude, imagine if we'd finished this trip, we would have got to use all this shit.
Still can, Jim.
Crushing, you know?
You still can. What's this one?
Let's go fishing right now.
there a different-
Okay, well, we got our stuff packed up here. And we're going to go to the base of the falls on this side, and we're going to do a little fishing, see what we can catch. Then we're going to carry the stuff back up the cliff, over to the canoes, load the canoes, hop over to the other side of the river, wade down the river, set up camp at the top of the falls on the opposite side where there's a flat spot, have a fire, eat, go to bed. But first we're going to head down, have a look at the falls, and take a few casts.
We might even have a brook trout to eat for dinner. I'm saying it's unlikely, but that would be really exciting. I mean, I'd probably just eat a minnow at this point if I caught it, just because I just want to eat some fish, and that was a big part of this trip. So I feel like if I catch a minnow, I'm just gonna eat it just for the I don't know, symbolism of the whole thing.
Wow, like completely different.
We were up there, Jim.
Yeah, I need to go this side.
We were there. Wow, look at this. So last time we were here, this was underwater, but still freaking beautiful.
Yep, Brookie. Brookie, baby.
Jim caught a brookie.
So small. Let it go. This is kind of a joke. There'd have to be a few more holes like this around. Got a nice one. Yeah! No! Yep. Should I keep? Are you kidding me? Yep. No fish on those last few casts, unfortunately. There's enough for a little morsel. Ted and I wanted to fish at the base of the falls, and sure enough, on my second cast, nailed one, let it go. Ted landed a couple small ones, and we started worrying maybe all there are small ones right in here. So I kept like a hot dog size one, and then I lost 3, and I lost one that was about a pound, which to me is like a great keeping, eating size brook trout. We're probably gonna bushwhack Portage back up to the canoes and get camp going.
It's kind of hard with the fishing rod.
Give me the rod. It's getting caught right now, your rod. Here. Yeah, this is like a little mini canyon through here. Labrador tea fuzzy on the bottom. Smells phenomenal. Watch out, there's like a drop here. There's a drop. Right here, Ted. Right here, buddy. Ted's double packing, and believe me, especially when there's no trails, it's freaking hard. Wasn't so bad, eh?
No, except for that like section where
that was terrible.
there was like 10 trees on top of each other.
Yeah, so we brought our stuff to here, but we're camping over there. Best looking thing. Whoa. Now we're gonna walk up the river, pop the canoes in the river, wade them to here, load them, cross the river.
Let's just bring the canoes down.
All right. Just whip it all in your dry suit. That's what I did. Down the leg. How is there water in here? Gosh darn it. Bag. I'm pretty happy about it.
We had another accident on the trip. Jim was ripped in half.
Oh my God, his body, his torso's been torn off. Give him CPR.
Hey, hello my baby, hello my honey, hello my ragtime gal.
That's my makeshift bag. Yeah, it's weird, eh?
might screw up with a monkey.
Like, I mean, she probably just climbed to play with her monkey and that alone helped her, but a lot of people grew up with monkeys, you know? And they're not like superhumans. You know, happy with it.
That spot looks like
Here. Terrible.
the other side's not bad.
So you didn't live in there for the winter?
I think it's pretty good, Jim. Oh, this looks like a better tent spot for sure.
Really?
I don't know, kinda. Whatever.
We'll just have to lie with our heads at both sides, and then your face is gonna be all close to my face in the night.
Well, we always do
breathing.
until I figured out our system.
Yeah, but we have a bigger tent.
No,
You're gonna be breathing on me and
no, I did it before.
Why don't you lie down there and test her out?
Pretty good.
All right. Do it. Move in the tent.
So we could have just slept under a tarp, eh? Hi, Rob.
Yeah, do you own this rock? This one hasn't been pilled.
What are you doing with that rock?
Use it to hold down the tent. Take this. Stick this through. Pull it taut. Roll the rock off. Afternoon came, it was freezing rain. In the face of a hurricane, west wind. Old Bay, baby. I prefer Old Bay over New Bay because New Bay actually doesn't exist. The trout though, you can eat small ones because you don't miss anything.
Yeah,
Every last little bit of meat.
You eat everything.
Already starting to be horribly overdone because the fire's so hot.
Mr. Raw Fish, though.
What's that?
You always like making fish like totally raw, though.
Yeah, a lot of things that I do that make me better than everyone. Look at that.
Dude, I should have tried harder to...
Sweet.
So worth keeping.
Yeah.
Dude, I should have tried harder to... Man, we could have had like 6 of these.
Yeah, I could have had another. If I didn't get the big one, I kept the first
Dude,
one. The
if
first one I
had
caught
a
was bigger
Mepps
than that.
One?
Yeah.
Little one's just amazing, man.
Dude, this is really good.
Not a nice day on the East Buckasaw River here, folks. What the? How is that possible? There's a bug inside. Yeah, like, just like dumping rain. It's like 7:30. Me and Ted have been awake for an hour, hoping that the rain ends. It's only just gotten worse. I want to go home. Yeah. So basically, it's getting to the point where
Probably isn't raining as hard as it sounds, but
I don't know, man.
we had a fun day planned, full of activities.
Just hauling up river, but we wanted to get out and like chill around the fire and eat. Like maybe we can put a tarp up or something, and we have to like not chill around the fire, but we didn't bring a stove. So we're gonna have to light a fire, which is a little more challenging in the rain, and then breakfast just isn't so nice in the rain, and then we have to set up a tarp, which is time consuming. You know, it's like maybe we should just eat some cold oatmeal and hit the river and start dragging endlessly up this freaking shallow river. But that's the plan today.
I think I'm just gonna take a Cliff Bar as a suppository for breakfast. It looks the same coming out as going in anyway.
Well, it's still drizzling, but it looks like we timed the rain pretty well, which is cool. up a bit now, right? Yeah, so you know what we should do, Ted? We should do a canoe trip, but with all food that we like grow, bringing only food that we grow and harvest.
Get this hand back together.
Yeah.
I think Marty will be in.
Puffy, delicious fry bread. Well, the axe won't fit in the food barrel, so we gotta improvise. There you go. Should be able to get these boats out today, but it's going to depend on water levels. It's going to depend on other challenges we might run into, whether we can, you know, pick up that creek that the trap line runs beside. If we can make it a ways up that, that'll take time away from portaging, which would be great, and speed things up, but we might not be able to. So a few unknowns, but we'll just assess things when we get there and do the best we can. So that's about it. We got camp packed up, had breakfast, boats loaded. Now we start dragging back up river. It's going to be a real drag, and the challenge there is that the rocks are very slippery. When there's current, the water's fairly dark too, it's hard to see. So the danger is kind of falling, well, definitely falling and potentially hurting yourself. We're going to get to a small kind of pond-like section where we could probably paddle. And then we just have no idea what it's going to be like upriver. It could be shallower, could be higher than this. You know, we don't know. Either way, it's not going to be easy. But we think that if we put our heads down, because we already got our stuff up this canyon, if we put our heads down and we just go... Are you trying to pass me right now?
Well, I'm just walking. You're going really slowly.
Yeah, we're on the rocks, remember?
Why is your rope so long?
I don't know, maybe it's yours? Yeah, little small. Beautiful fish though still. Oh, it's a pretty good one. You're the best at coming up with about that. I just couldn't. Oh.
A lot better than going through the woods.
Yeah, that's for sure. How's the stick? Better?
It doesn't knife through the water.
Yeah.
So like when you do this, the paddle's better.
Yeah.
But it doesn't get caught. But so you have to lift it up out or else it's annoying.
Jesus. Paddle up there.
Yeah, we can paddle here for sure. You might actually even be able to paddle through there.
Up the Swifts, which was, to be honest with you, more challenging than I thought because there's a lot of slipping going on. and it was exhausting. Now we're at the first waterfall. Well, it appears the paddle was short-lived.
What?
I said it appears the paddle was short-lived. We have reached this falls where we camped on the first day in. So we're doing all right. It's pretty tiring, but it's going, I think, faster really than we thought it was going to. You know, definitely we're not sure what we're gonna run into upriver. We just hauled up a pretty steep little chute here and we're just in this pool. So now it's, yeah, we basically just start portaging. Well, before we start portaging, I think we're going to take a couple casts. Got one! Hey, Ted! Oh! Whoa! Mother man! So I caught the fish. It came off the hook. It's the biggest one I caught yet. And then it was sliding on the hill, so I went after it and I slid into the water. And my waders are quite full of water. So fish 1, Jim 0. Hey, Ted. We're gonna have a little shore lunch, but we figure maybe it's better just eat a granola bar and put our heads down and keep giving her, so that's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, pretty sure. Exactly. Go like camping around in Lake Superior. Lifestyle thing gets people to come back, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I can't go this way.
Backing into me.
I know, but I don't actually.
Let me pass first then.
Well, I'm almost there.
You're pinching my leg against a rock.
Sorry. Dude, alder bushes is God's mistake, eh?
Slow down. Okay. I just can't see. In
Yeah, sorry.
Minefield.
I'd say that's a good hard part out of the way with going up those swifts and then the portage, and then now we have like a small pond lake-like section. We're gonna have a drag up a kind of a bit of a steep drop like a swift, and then we're gonna have, you know, dragging again, and not really sure what it's gonna be like, but we're getting closer. I don't know how much further we're gonna have to go. But a good chunk, and then of course we might have to portage out of here. So yeah, now that I think about it, I don't really know if what we just did is a hard chunk out of the way comparatively to what's ahead of us. Feels kind of good to think of it that way, but matter of fact is that we might have like a brief little time of paddling here, and then it's just like a gong show again. So anyways, we're punching along here slowly but surely. We're getting on to the day though. We might be hard pressed to make it out in a day, but you know, we kind of stopped a bit and did a little fishing, which we really can't help it. You know, even if we didn't want to, we really wouldn't be able to not do that. So we can't really beat ourselves up. Anyways, yeah, about to start giving her here. How was that?
A little deep. I had my canoe flipped the wrong way, so I didn't have my rope.
Oh.
We're paddling.
Wow. This is so much more fun than whatever the hell else you're doing. Is this even a canoe trip? Like, what kind of a trip is this?
Yeah.
I guess it's a canoe trip. Sort of like a backpacking trip, but you just like are floating your gear as opposed to carrying it.
Right. We're almost done.
I don't know. I don't think we're almost done. I still think that we have like...
Oh, we still have a lot of work to do, but like we're getting pretty close.
Yeah. closer. It's looking like we're gonna be able to make it out today. But the hard work is not over yet. Is that our creek?
Might be our creek.
Isn't it the first one though? It's too big. No, isn't our creek like wide?
Yeah, it probably is,
The
except
mouth
it
is
just looks
wider.
pretty big, yeah. The other one was the one we stepped over.
That's what I'm thinking this is. Creeks travel through wild, more rural areas. Creeks, more common in subdivisions. Cracks travel through farm country north of Belleville. How does it look, Ted? This is our creek? Yeah. Our creek! We're here! Yes! The trail we picked up sort of follows one of two small tributaries that come in on the right-hand side here.
Thankfully, just enough water to drag up it.
We are about 900 meters from our vehicle. So it's just through the bush this way. So we're doing pretty well. We're doing better than we thought, and it looks like we're definitely gonna make it out today, unless something crazy happens, like someone chops their hand with an axe or what have you.
This doesn't look too bad here.
For the dam, but this is
Trapper to come and trapple if your thing is screaming and grunt.
I don't know if that trap line made it into the river. All this right now is what we'd have to be portaging. It looks pretty efficient.
I'm pulling. Really slow going. It's deep here now. Yeah. Looks like it narrows, but just with huge boulders.
You're gonna scout ahead from there? Hey dude, the trail's right here.
Okay.
Right here. I'd say just bring up to here. We're pretty close.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, well, that was just crazy. And there's only so much we can handle trashing our boat. We're aborting the creek mission, and I've trekked into the bush. And here's the trail. There's an old blaze there on this birch. We're actually pretty close. In some areas the creek's a ways away from the trail, but here it's close. So it just got crazy. We're just trashing our boat, so slow going, really hard. So we're basically going to abort and just trek into the woods and finish this on foot. So we're gonna have to haul our gear through the bush to the trail and then get going.
We're gonna try to bushwhack over to the trail and finish this portaging through the woods. We were hoping we could make it up this, and I suppose we did for a good chunk of the way, but We're 240 meters from the road on the creek.
Okay.
Man, I don't want to unload the boat.
Better than doing what you're doing now though, right?
I don't know. It's like so close, you know?
240 meters is pretty far, man. To be doing that. Wow, that was miserable. You're lucky it's easy to get to the trail there, dude. It's a gong show for me.
At least you didn't fall.
I almost did.
Is this the same trail?
Yeah.
I don't remember it coming so close to the marsh over there.
I do.
Definitely a trail. Like, look at all this that's hacked out here.
Yeah.
Just look.
Oh yeah, yeah. The Martin box. Total freaking gong show to bushwhack here.
So we are back on the trail. Had to abort dragging up that creek. Looked really promising at first. When we walked in on the trail, we kind of scouted it and thought, yeah, you know, that doesn't look too bad. So we gave it a run, but essentially not too far. After the effects of the beaver dam wore off, it just became a drag over boulders. Very slow going, slower than I'm going now, so.
We're here. Still gotta go back and get the canoes, but we're here.
Car's still there.
Ah. We did it. Canoes are gonna be a real doozy to get out, eh?
She just coming the trail the whole way, eh? Made it back to the road, back to the car. Just waiting for Jim, should be following up my footsteps any minute now. And the retrieval mission was a success. We got our gear and now we can use it in future trips that are up and coming. And you know, it was quite the adventure. You know, the saying goes, the adventure begins when the plan, what is it? Things go, the adventure begins when things stop going according to plan. And that's definitely what happened here this time.
We did it!
Yeah!
We did it! A successful rescue mission. Oh man. Woo! Oh, it was quite the day, Ted. Good job, man. Good job, man. All right.
Yeah, come back.
Out of here. Cheers.
We blew it.
Oh, that was a good slug of rum there. Huh, you're driving.
Rizzo.
By the time we get the cars on the roof, it'll probably be a few hours from now.
Wow, we must be really drunk by the time we get the cars on the roof.
The canoes on the car. Cheers. Good,
Ew.
good mission, Ted.
Ew! I don't like rum. That's actually pretty yummy. What do you say?